Hi, and welcome back to Now TV Canada. I am just your host, Jennifer Cooley, and I am just on YouTube channel. I am the writer of these movies. Smallville Reunion movie, Another Story with Joe Fox and Kathleen Kelly, formerly known as You've Got Mail, starring Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. And this video today is about my response from Canada Post, the board members in their small itty-bitty building in Ottawa, where they think they're in charge of the whole country. But if you haven't traveled the whole country, lived in the whole country, if you haven't seen how people live and suffer and work in this country, in the postal service, as the workers of this company, then you really can't be in charge of much. I wrote to Premier Eby that it's time to swap out, to change things over where the head office and the people running the federal company is moved to a bigger city where there's more availability to get the context of the crisis. Of course, the cost of living economy and not knowing what's happening with the US and how to start making money by doing business with European countries and get our country back to what it was before. Now, here I am. I am offering a solution. Here I am with all the love that I have, in the name of love, by God, through God, and Jesus Christ, trying to give love to Canada, to the people in it, by giving solutions that will work on our financial futures and what to do about our current lifestyles and bills and economy and our children's futures. And instead, I keep getting rejections, turn downs of the positivity that I keep offering. And I can't for the life of me understand or figure out why would people turn down or turn away positivity. So what I got in an email today was a negative reply to the positive solution I have to the Canadian postal workers situation. And I sent stuff to the union as well, and they haven't replied. So it tells me the people in charge of the union are also disconnected from the actual care and needs and desires of its actual union workers, which means the union workers are being sabotaged and set up on both sides. That light back there is bugging me, so just hang on a second. I'm going to close the blind. So, God is real, and God is love. And if God is offering you love, why would you turn it down? Why would you turn away his love? If he's offering to help you, why would you think it would make more sense to work for less, work longer, work harder than accept his gift of love, his offering to provide solution? And to top off that response to that email, I also got a message from this lady calling herself Jennifer Lawrence on Facebook, who claims to be an award-winning journalist and is the aide to the aide or manager to Tom Hanks. So, You've Got Mail 2, as it could have been called or changed to the title of, was finished when I was 38 years old. I am now 50. And so when it comes to Hollywood and all the people that were alive then, and what was going on in the economy and what was going on in the industry and the people that were making movies still, it's gone. It's all changed. And since I'm no longer young enough to be the same character and person I had intended to be in my work, and my best wishes and intent with having Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks in the second movie while they were still young enough to play the roles of the characters in this finished manuscript, I have bad news to report to Jennifer Lawrence, the manager or aide to Tom Hanks. Right? Since Tom Hanks doesn't read his own Facebook posts, and neither does Meg Ryan, because they're so rich and famous, because they've made so many movies for so many years, it would be unthinkable that they should talk to a writer that's aspiring to be successful, who happens to actually be very good and has an answer to their out of work situation or mild in and out work where nothing they do produces an Oscar again. Anyways, it's too late. Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks can no longer play themselves in this movie because they are too old. I'm too old. I'm going for gastric bypass provision. I might possibly be able to pull off looking young enough to still be the poet in this. So what I'm saying about this story is that it is awfully impossible to make a living writing poetry only. And I never claimed to say I wanted to stop at writing poetry only. I never claimed to say I just wanted to write